Welcome back to my channel. So today is an exciting video. I'm going to be sharing with you on how to set up your own discbound planner. I've talked about my discbound planner right here for over a while now, and I feel like some of you might have questions, since if you're not in the planner world and not in the planner industry, you probably don't know what's this all about. So I'm going to go through this super quick, super simple, and tell you what you would need and all the extra things you might need. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get into this video. If you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as an entrepreneur and my tips and tricks for business. So yeah, so if you heard, I use this planner right here, which is I have a cover for. So this is a Half Letter Discbound. I use it for Poi Hun, which is also the stationery stationery company. Mainly all the stuff that I'll be talking about today is from Poi Hun. You can definitely buy it in other shops, but since I am using my own stuff, I will be only showing you my items. But if you want, you can always go find these items in different shops out there. So yeah. So I have set up a mock little dummy here. This is something that I use for the shop's photos and stuff like that. It's something that I can share when I'm on Instagram for Poi Hun. So this is something that I've set up, and this is basically all you need for your own planner and the things that you might need. So it's a very basic planner. You can obviously take things in and out and change up and only grab things that you really need. But yeah, so I'm going to go through it really quick. So let's get into this. So the three main things you need are a cover. So whether it is this clear cover here, which is really inexpensive and it just looks super chic, or you can use a leather planner, which we have some new ones coming out soon. We do have some with the clasp, so that is something you can look into. So those are the main things that you can use it with. So two ways you can use it. You can have a leather cover, or you can have it with a clear cover. And obviously a leather cover is definitely an investment. So you can always start off with using a clear cover first to see how you like it. And if you love it and you want to upgrade, you can go pick up a leather cover. So right now I have this croc one that is coming out in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. We also have the ones with the clasp, so we have this black one here. I believe we still have them in stock, and we also have a pink one here. So those are the options that you can have if you're looking for a leather cover. And if not, we have these transparent covers that you can just pick up, and it comes in a set of two, so you can have one in the front and in the back. And that's the first thing you will need for your planner. Second thing you'll need are these rings right here. So these are called discs. So I have them in plastic. We also have them in aluminum, which is basically like a metal, so it's a lot thicker and more heavy duty, but plastic ones work really well too. So if you're on a budget, plastic ones would be perfect. And if you love clear, then the plastic one is the way to go. So we have these in the white and in black. We also have the aluminum in black, gold, and rose gold. So those are the options that you have, and that is another thing that you must have to basically secure the planner together. And last but not least, you're going to need is the paper inside, which is the inserts. So I have inserts here. We have the main inserts, which are the weekly, daily, notes, and lists. So those are kind of like the most common ones that everyone uses and has. Obviously we have a range of other inserts that you can pick from, including dated inserts, business inserts, and even tracking and inbox inserts. So those are the different inserts that we have, and you can pick whatever you want that you think you might need. So what I normally do is I would recommend you just writing it down, write down what you would want in your planner and write it all down, and then purchase those items when you need it. So to set up this planner, it's super easy. You basically just have this piece of paper, which is the item here, and you just have, all you have to do is just kind of just push it in, and then you'll have to push in the transparent cover, which is this right here, which can be a little bit hard, but you'll get used to it. The disc just literally comes in a circle. So here's an example of all the discs. So these are there's different sizes. We have the smaller size, which is perfect for people that just need maybe like a notebook or something super easy, like just weekly and just dailies. If you have a lot of inserts in there, you're gonna need a bigger size. So we have this 1-inch one here also. So those are like different choices that you can choose from. And now we're going to talk about other items that you may want and need for your planner. So one of the biggest items is definitely dividers. We do have these blank dividers here. They come in a set of 6. So all you have to do is it's just using it to kind of section off different sections in your planner. So for example, if you're just looking at the first tab as a calendar, maybe the second tab is weekly, third tab is daily, notes and lists and miscellaneous. So you can have things separated, and all you have to do is just get to your page a lot quicker when you have dividers. So that is one thing that you could get. This is totally optional. You can totally make your own little dividers with paper or like page flags and stuff like that. But other than that, dividers can definitely help with that. Another item you might need is a ruler. So especially when you are trying to track your weekly and you just want to get to that page right away, we have our gold foil ruler here. So this is what it looks like. It's basically a ruler that has a tab on the top that says today, and then you do have inches on the side to use as a ruler, so it's like a 2-in-1, and you basically just slip it in and out every different week. So other items you might need are page flags. So this is a new item that actually came out recently. You can also punch them to fit in your planners. It doesn't even have to be Half Letter Discbound, can be any type of planner. So what I love using these for is to kind of, if you have tasks that you do all the time, for example, I do social media for Poi Hun all the time, I would need this to just kind of put in every single week, so I don't have to legit write it down, because I know this is something that I do every week anyways. So for example here, so we do have some notepads that you can pick up to use just on your table, on your desk, and if you want, you can actually rip this off and punch it into your Half Letter Discbound for reference if you ever need it again. The punch you can get at Staples, it's called Arc. It's the Arc punch. You can also pick up some inserts in there also, I believe, but the quality of the paper is a lot different than our quality. We want it a nice kind of like super thick, like a thicker paper that is perfect for writing, so the more luxury kind of style. But obviously Staples has more paper that is a little bit not as good quality, but obviously you pay for what you get, so you can grab stuff like this. So here is a page flag that I use. This I printed on top of these page flags. It just says appointment, so then whenever I have an appointment I can take it off and switch it to another month or another week depending on when I have appointments again. So now we're gonna go through my ultimate setup. So this is after talking about all the things that you might need. I'm gonna share with you what I think would be the perfect setup for anybody to start off with. Obviously you can take things out and in, like you don't have to pick some of these items, but obviously you can get some inspiration out of this. So yeah, so we're going to be setting this up with a transparent cover. So we're not going to be using a leather cover because I think I want to keep this super simple, easy for you guys. We have the 1-inch disc I believe, wait, these are not 1-inch. These are 3/4 inch discs, because then obviously I feel like you should start small unless you know you're the type that has a lot in your planner. Then you can go for a 1-inch, but this is perfect for anybody anyway. And another kind of item that you can always get are vellums. These are more for decorative. We do have some where you can actually put sticky notes on top, so kind of like an inbox one. So the only functional vellum we have that's an accessory are the inbox ones. So as you see here, this is like an inbox. You can use this as like a dashboard to put different tasks that you might have for your work or for your planning. So that is the only one I have. The rest I have are mainly kind of just decorative items, and if you're on a budget you probably will have to skip this, but if you have the budget for this, I'd recommend getting some to beautify your planner a little bit. So I just have this for the front. I would recommend maybe one for the front so that you can kind of see it on the side. So right now I just have this one that says ready for 2021. So before my first tab, I have my yearly overview. We do have yearly inserts. These are the 2021 yearly and monthly inserts. We will sell out and we won't be restocking these because they are dated. So grab them while you can. But right now I just have this. This is a set of the yearly and monthly. So I have half a month at a glance. So we have this, and then we also have this one right here, which is you can use for important dates, or you can just use as a monthly to-do list. So it's totally up to you how you want to use it. So I usually keep the monthlies or the yearlies in the front, so it's perfect access for you. So now we're in the first section here. So my first section is called an inbox. Not sure if you know what an inbox is, but inbox are things that you want to do, and it's just a whole place for you. It's almost like a really big to-do list, but we call it an inbox now, so it's like super fancy sounding. So what I do is you can use our inbox inserts. I usually keep a few sheets in the front. You can separate them in categories. You can just write it all in one sheet, totally up to you. I usually use this for work a lot because that's something that I do. And then so on the side, so you write what you have, and then you have this key section here which you can use it as urgent, you can use it as something you have to do soon or something you have to do some days, because there's also different tasks that have different priorities. And then on the side you can start checking if you started on it, if you're working on it, and when you completed it. So it's kind of like a way for you to track if you have done it and if you should start doing it. So I just have a few sheets of that, and then in the back page you just have your notes, and I will try to link everything that I mentioned to you down below, including the shop and even a code. So let's continue. So the second section is the monthly section. So this is the section that comes with the yearly that I just showed you. For our yearly and monthly, you can start in October, so you can technically purchase everything now and get started for 2021. So you just have your monthly. You first have your vision board, so you can either draw things, write things, mind maps, or even print photos online to share. So there's two different ways. So this is how your monthly section looks like. It's basically your month, and then on this side you have your top 3 tasks and some notes that you can write. So you have that all the way till the end of December of 2021. So the next section I usually keep is a weekly section. We do have dated weeklies, but right now this ultimate setup, if you're not really sure what you want to do yet, I just recommend getting the undated ones. So this is how it looks. You have your months on one side, you have your to-dos on this side. You can split your to-dos in important 3 to-dos a day, as you see, or you can just write a full to-do list and then you can schedule them in different days. So there's totally different ways you can use it. So that is something I would recommend. And if you're the type that doesn't always finish your task every week, you can grab these weekly reminders to kind of help you start fresh for the next week. So if you have items that you haven't done this week, and next week is coming up, you can write it all down and get it ready for the week after, so you can start organizing that. And then obviously you're gonna need some daily sheets. I don't use daily sheets personally. Sometimes if I'm super busy and I really need a full daily sheet, I would use these. So that's why I always keep them undated, because I don't use them all the time. But if you use them all the time, then obviously you would need a lot of daily sheets. So basically you just have a daily sheet in the back and in the front. And then last but not least, you'll just have some lists. So any kind of list that you might have for work, or your wish list, bucket list, any list that might come up can be here. And then in the back, I have a lot of notes pages, which is perfect for those that just like writing notes. Usually notes pages is kind of the most important thing to have. Even if you don't have a list page, you can also use your notes page as a list page. So those are like the top few inserts that I recommend, which are the weekly, daily, lists, and notes. And if you can go purchase the the calendars and stuff like that, but I think the last 4 that I just shared with you, the weekly, daily notes and lists, are the most important for any planner basically. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's super quick. I'm running out of battery, and if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below, and I would be glad to reply and help you out on that. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Life with Holly Lifestyles and at Poi Hun if you have any questions on planners and discbound planners. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!